Oh, there he is. Oh, that's what we're talking about. You might have got to keep him. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of. Oh yeah, he's a tenner. Right at just a little hair over 10. There he is. I'm gonna tighten my drag. That's a good one. See if I can get him in here. Oh, that's a good one. Get my net. There we go. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about right there. I'm a happy camper now. Alrighty. That's what we after. Hey guys, we are back and we're going after them crappie again. I wanted to tell you all Happy New Year. I hope you have a great and prosperous New Year this year. And I hope you catch a good mess of fish, or maybe a big slab, or a good stringer, a big cooler full. Whatever you guys are after, I hope it works out good this year. And I hope some of the tips that I share that some of you are getting some benefit out of. I really wanted to tell you thank you. I really appreciate it to all the viewers and all the subscribers on the channel. The channel is doing really good. It's grown really fast, and I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. And if there's anything you guys would like to see, or a trick you'd like to learn or something, just feel free to throw it in the comments and we'll share what we can. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna try to catch a good mess of fish today. I'm gonna head off to the creek first and throw some jigs and bobbers. And I'll probably just use a hand-tied jig, or maybe the beetle spin and a minnow. See if there's anything in there. If they're not in the creeks, I'm coming back out here. And we'll sling some old minnows and jigs around with slip bobbers and cast the beetle spin around a little bit. If it gets really tough, I'll pull out the old hand-tied jig and twitch it a little bit, see if I can catch a couple under a slip cork like that. Anyway, let's go get them. See if there's something right up in there. Oh, there is a top. There's a, it's not a top, but there's a log or a stick or something. I can see it sticking out right there. Wake something over there. Wake him up. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's what we're talking about. You might have got to keep him. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of. Oh yeah, he's a tenner. Right at just a little hair over 10. What? That's a black crappie. I'll take it. Yeah, I can see where a crappie get up in there today. They like that. That's old duckweed that's done. Check. Oh, there goes a good one, man. Let's get him in here. Well, I say good. He's a keeper. If I can keep him in the boat. Yeah. He looks like a pretty decent crappie. Come on. There we go. That's a white crappie. And he is a little, almost 10 and a half. He almost made it to the 10 and a half mark. We'll take it. I got super big plans for the new year. Fish all year. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's cold out here, but I'm still having fun, guys. Oh, there he is. Oh, I missed him. I am still having fun, even when it's cold. See if he'll bite it again. You get enough clothes on and you're almost comfortable. You get too many on, you get too stiff, it's hard to move around. That's the problem right there. You got to watch what kind of clothes you put on. I got hunting pants on, but they're flexible, and then I have like a couple pairs of sweats under there and some thermals, and then I got like a thin flannel jacket and then a heavy duty furry flannel jacket, and then this hunting jacket. Just got to bundle up. And I got, my wife had bought me a vest, and it's pretty thick, and it's got coils in it, and you put a battery pack in it, and you can turn that baby on 3 different settings and warm your chest and your back up. It's really nice. Now when I get below, when it gets in the 30s or lower, I got it going on. There he is. I thought he was on there. Yeah, I guess I missed him. But yeah, when it gets below 30 degrees, I put that thing on. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I got my hands full trying to fix this, but we got one in. He's a black crappie. I don't know if he's long enough or not. He's close. Well, nah, he's probably not. These black crappie are just a little shorter. They're more round, so they look bigger at first glance because of the roundness of them. White crappie, he's longer and slender in these lakes. Yeah, he has got that hook. I hope I get my hook back, because there we go. Yeah, he's probably about 9.5 or so. I don't know. Yeah, he's almost 9 3/4. Later. One thing I like to do, guys, and you can see it on this braided line, I like to put me a split shot about 1 foot above my jig, just to keep that lure down deep where that crappie's at when it's windy. Now when it's not windy and I'm going slow, I'll take them off there and let it free float, you know, just the jig itself. But if you don't do that and the wind's blowing the boat pretty quick, your lure's way up here on the top of the water. So about the only thing you're going to get attracted is the bass and the gar and stuff. But if you can keep that lure down, you'll be in that crappie zone. That's why I do that. Now as soon as it gets calm and I'm in calm conditions again, I'll just take pliers and pull them split shots right back off. There he goes. See if he's a little one. He's probably a 9 or so. There we go. Let's see if we can get him out of the boat. Easy. That's why it's tough wearing these gloves, but I had to put them back on. My hands was getting cold. Alright, let's see what we got here. A little over 9. Later. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I think he might be close to a keeper. A white crappie. Oh, well, if he was, he still got to go back. Oh, well, it happens. At least I got my hands on him. Yeah, guys, I use these old Yanker trail rod holders, and I'll tell you why. The best thing about it is, when you get a bite on one of these long poles and they're real close to the water like that, you don't want to have to just pull it out and lift up. This thing's flexible, so you can actually set the hook and then pull your fish in. That's what's so cool about these. They're really solid. They go down and they mount hard sideways and down, but really easy to flex upwards. They just go on a tie down cleat. I put some zip ties on mine to keep them in place, because I just let them ride in the boat. You can not put zip ties and they'll stay there while you're fishing, but if you forget them, they might bounce around and come loose. So I just kind of put loose zip ties on there so it still does its flex thing. But guys, these are really handy if you do this kind of fishing. I have one right there on the back of the seat and one right there, and I keep my poles in the boat, and I catch a lot of fish with this setup. I'm gonna get one more and put over here on this front corner, so I can swap this big pole back and forth. But anyway, guys, if you want to check them out, go into the video, look in the description box, and they'll be under Yanker trail rod holders, and you can get a discount. I think it's a 10% discount by using the code name Yanker. What we're going to do now, guys, is go over here and try this little treetop, and we've got a little tiny jig there. That's probably a 1/64. We got a red and chartreuse with the pink head, and we got a slip bobber here. We got a small rubber bobber stopper on top, a large one on the bottom. That's a Thiel crappie cork. I like these old Thiels. They're pretty good corks. But anyway, we're gonna get up there around that and try to do a little jigging. See if we can get that old crappie's attention. I might, since the wind's blowing this direction, I might come around them trees and get on the back side of that and fish in the middle. Maybe we can wake up a crappie, because it's a little breezy out here still. And if that don't work, we'll sling the old beetle spin around. I got a beetle spin with a minnow on it. We want to try it too. And I might, if they don't want to bite this, I might put a live minnow on this, tip that with the live minnow and see if that helps any. We're going to figure out what they want today, guys. Sounds like them duck hunters are after it again. Yeah. Sounds like they're having troubles too. Either that's somebody target practicing, or they can't hit ducks. Maybe they're after geese in a field or something. I'm gonna sneak up here to this spot right here. Let's see if there's anything in here first. Okay, so we're gonna pull up in here. I'm gonna try to anchor this boat up here somewhere so I can do a little fishing. That's good enough right there. So now we're on the back side of this top. Let's see if we can find a crappie. My first cast is gonna be right through the middle. There may not be nothing over here today, you never know. But I can put this old minnow on there and find out. Ain't no doubt about that. He's good at finding them. Okay. Let's hook this on there about right there. Okay. See what that does. Alright, wake him up over there. So we got a little tiny jig and a little minnow. See if he can swim around there and find a crappie. Well, we know he can, whether he wants to or not, you know. We don't know. It can be done. And if you don't bite, move it a little bit. There he goes. There he is. Oh yeah, nice crappie. That's what we're talking about. Alrighty. I think we found a keeper. Easy. Black crappie. He's nice and thick. Alright. Ooh man, he's barely. Well, he's 10 1/4, so he's good. We'll take him. Mm-hmm. There he is. He's a good pull in the crappie. Might be a keeper. Another black crappie. Oh, here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. 10.5. Another good one. We're gonna take him. Alright, let's try it. Right there. That might be enough to get his attention there. That was a good little wave. Let's sit there for a second. Wake him up over there, Minna. Yeah. Hey, there he goes. Oh, he was taking it. Did he get my Minna? No, he didn't get my Minna. But he was after it. Oh man, that's way out there. I don't know, let's see what happens. Wake him up. The hard thing is this is such a light setup. Every time I cast it, the wind blows it to the side, so I can't hit that same spot. I gotta compensate, and then when I compensate, it depends on how the wind's blowing at the time. That's it right there. That's the good spot. Where we got a nibble a while ago. See if he wants to bite again. Uh-huh. There he goes. We got him to bite that time. Oh, he's a little guy. Little white crappie. Alrighty. Go tell your brother to bite this minute so we can get something to eat. Yeah. Gotta hurry up, crappie. Nope. He ain't gonna bite. I'm gonna go back to the spot I was. I got a good bite. Kind of. Oh, well, that ain't where I wanted neither, but the wind is really messing with me. And it could be these old gloves too, you know. My accuracy is not as good with these gloves on. But we still getting close enough to him. There he goes. Oh, that was a good one. Man. Ouch. That hurt my feelers. Hurt my feelers, man. Tighten this drag up a little bit. So what I did, guys, is went with the heavier jig. Just hooked that minnow in the lower dorsal fin, or right in the center. And what I'm doing is giving myself a castability issue I'm having. I can have a little better cast now that it's heavier. Got more control. Plus, this jig is a lot bigger and the hook's a little wider. After losing that big one, I'm kind of upset, so I decided to change things up. And we're going to try this out and see what happens. You know, we'll put my gloves back on because it is kind of nippy. Put the minnow on there. I take the gloves off to put the minnow on there, and I have to put them right back on because my hand starts getting cold from getting wet. It's tough out here, but I love it. That pull, stop, and pause works nicely with this heavy jig too. I like it. All right, we're gonna try, see if we can hook another big one. We lost the tank. We're gonna try for another one. Let it sit there for a minute. Wake him up over there. Yeah, I know there's probably a good one there. I wish I would have got that one in, but we'll see if we can catch another one. Oh, pull it right out of his mouth. Man, at least I got his attention again, but he got the minnow. Okay, so we do have one in there that's hungry. Have to pull this glove back off again. Got to pull this glove off. Get in the minnow box. Oh, get me a minnow out of here and hook her right there. I've went to a bigger jig, so I got better castability, a little wider hook so I don't lose them big ones like that again. And the color, I like the gold and the orange. It's got a little bit of tinsel in there, and I just think it's the overall best color I need to be using right now. So I'm gonna get back out here and try to get his attention again. I have more castability now since I got a heavier jig. There he is. There he is. Got a little guy this time, but I lost a nice one a while ago. Man, he is a little one. Little black crappie. Look at them dark spots on him. Starting to get some dark spots on him. Alrighty. Later. Get me another minnow out of here. Hook them in that under that lower dorsal fin or lower fin, anal fin, whatever they want to call it, on the bottom. Get it right back out there because I may be stirring them up. If I stir them up and get them all in one spot, I might catch a few crappie right here. That's what I'm hoping for. See what else we can get into. Hopefully another big one. There he is. I'm gonna tighten my drag. That's a good one. See if I can get him in here. Oh, that's a good one. Get my net. There we go. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about right there. I'm a happy camper now. Alrighty. That's what we're after. Boy, that's a nice thick one. Gonna make a pretty fillet. Look at that. That's a beauty. Especially after just catching that little baby. Alright, let's see what he is here, guys. Okay. He is almost 14 and a half. 14 and a half. Man, he is a slab. That's what I call a slab right there. Yes, sir. We will take him. Come on. Wake him up over there. Get my old glove back on. Try to warm my hand back up. Oh. He might bite here in a minute while I'm getting ready. Hand didn't dry out very good that time. It's hard to get the glove on there. Alrighty. We're ready again. Uh-oh. Popping it might have helped a little bit. Yep. There he is. Oh, he was a... He was a good one. He was, because he's gone now. We're probably about 16 inches. There we go. Good spot right there to get a bite. They like that limb right there. That's the furthest one towards the deep, I would say, that I can see. So Uh-oh. Oh, I almost got hung up. Man, I'm lucky. There he was. I did get another one out of there. He's just a little guy. Another black crappie. He's a little guy. He's fun. Later. It feels like it's gonna snow, guys. I mean, it is cold. Starting to look a little bit like it too. Look at all them geese flying up there. Man, there's a herd of them. There's a flock of them. There he goes. Oh, yeah. He might be a keeper. He looks like one. He's not too bad. Oh, I done got through over there on the trees for a while, so I decided I'm gonna come back out here, do a little bit. Oh, easy. Well, I am messing all the paint up on the top of the head. I got him out of there though. Let's see if he's even long enough. No. He's like almost 9 3/4. Later. I decided to come and fish this log. I've caught a couple crappie here before because it's getting dark and it looks like rain or snow or something coming. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll float around this and see if I can get one. I usually catch a crappie or two in here. Oh, there he is. I sure do, and I just did. Okay, I might need to use that old jig and bobber here, and I might do that right quick because these are kind of short little guys here. He's about 8 3/4. Later. Oh, had a bite. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, what we got here? Look at that. He's a fighter, man. That's a fighting fish. He did not like that. That's a pretty good one. Got a little battle scar on him. He's almost 15. Good solid bass. Later. That was fun. I wished I would have caught some more though.